What's up, everybody? So, right now it's about 2:30 a.m. I'm gonna hop into some website building and email marketing. I don't know how long my phone's battery is going to permit. So, this I'm going at my own pace, guys. It's more of I don't know how long this live is gonna be, but I'm gonna be using Weebly.com as the source for building our website, right? Let you guys in on another tip. I didn't think I was gonna say anything about business just live, so might as well show you guys a little bit in the beginning, right? Got this free offer, credit checks, da 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 da. We don't want to promote. We're talking about website building, which reminded me to talk about the difference between a website and a domain name, right? Two separate things, but you use them at the same place. I could break it down into a metaphor if need be, right? We got a chapstick or chapstick lid. This is real good because your website is this. Your domain name is the URL above it, just in case there's was confusion. Because I know there wasn't confusion for me, but I know people make it seem like there's confusion on what to do, right? But that's okay. Weebly will help you build your website. GoDaddy will show you how to, give people a way to come to your website, right? The reason I'm talking about GoDaddy is because inside of our free little offer, we got you could do a GoDaddy offer for $5, get your domain name for a year, which is a really good deal, and get started that way and have one credit to get started. Now, essentially, the task you'd be provided at that point would be, okay, well, I got my website from GoDaddy, I got my credit with Andre's offer, and now I need to bring the same offer to one more person to help them get their website name. If they don't have a website, they don't know how to get a website, which you can share my content to introduce those people if you're doing that approach to the business, right? But yeah, domain name. So we're gonna get to Weebly. That's how we're gonna build it. We're also gonna be using aweber.com, which is going to allow us to collect emails. Weebly does actually have its own. We might target Aweber a different way. How we're gonna operate Aweber now that I'm thinking about it. Something that's easier for my team and for me to do to follow along and lead them when they do come in the future. Right, I'm gonna show you guys how to be building teams, but we're gonna go ahead and make the website. Right now, let's. Weebly changed. Oh, actually, it was right in front of my face. I was looking for their build a site button, and it looked like it changed a little bit. So we're gonna actually build a website on Weebly. This is gonna be I don't want. Yeah, they changed this a lot. Guess we'll add this. We'll add it. We'll do it. We'll just do it Instagram so we can have content on the website, I guess. Actually, if you go in here and press skip and you skip around a little, but if you don't press skip, it actually gives you an option to set up your domain, and Weebly will actually walk you through setting up your domain with GoDaddy. Well, your domain after you purchase it, right? I'll show you guys just a little bit. I mean, I can keep you in tune, I guess. I got this case on my phone where I can't really see that well. Right, you can't see nothing. I don't know how to go live from the desktop yet. So, we don't go live from there too often. That's why it's easier for me to be right here, talk about some different things while we're actually building the website. Because the website doesn't require that much focus, if you believe it or not. So let's guess we're gonna be called the self-made team. ... However many dots we like, right? Logo. No, I don't want an image. The self-made team. All these dots. The dots could stand for kind words. We'll put kind words with all the dots. Banner headline. I'm just gonna replace what it says. I don't like Weebly anymore. I'm not gonna use Weebly. That's how I really feel. It's just, I need to publish this site and get into the way they edit that I used to edit it. It's all changed around. Website. Where's the other site? Why do they think I want to make a store? Okay, I just need a website. So you gotta click the I just need a website button, not the website with a store. And I'm gonna make a really simple website. I'm gonna show you guys how to make your own websites too. I could if you want the training on that, right? You get little bonuses for showing up, spending this time with me. That's why we're gonna spend this time to accomplish what we need to accomplish, so you guys can see that in the future, right? If you guys want another I got a lot of website training videos out there showing people what exactly I do, but include a contact form. So I guess I should talk a little bit about, someone asked me a question about manifestation, creating in a moment. It was a complex question for me because I've been in a journey where when you start to understand the process of creation, you start to understand we're not new to this. We've been doing this. We've always done this. So it's like, what are we so afraid of? And it gets to the point where we tell ourselves we're not allowed to affirm things out loud, right? We're not allowed to speak these ways. It's because our level of belief doesn't allow us to speak that way, actually. So I'd like to ask you, in those moments, do you have free will or not? Like, if you feel like you're not allowed and then you don't do it, do you have free will or not? And that's only to encourage you to do that, right? I need y'all to tag someone for me. And I need y'all to tag someone for me, right? That's the algorithm. We're gonna run with it. Yeah, tag tag her below. Tell her hop on real quick. Right. We could run with the algorithm is what I'm thinking. So tell her to hop on below. We're gonna run with it real quick. What's up, yeah, so speaking things into existence, the law of attraction and things like that, well, it's quite simple, the moment of creation is here, it's now, it's how we want to make money online fast, it's here, it's now, we want instant gratification, that's the moment we create, and that's the moment we're talking about we create. And so we need to feel passionately for that moment and learn how to create in that moment to our greatest ability and do it. So one thing to understand when speaking things into existence is that I'm building, right? To give a better example, think of E.T. when he started, you ever watch E.T. and he was laying the Skittles down on the ground, right? Leading people I don't know where he let him. He let him somewhere. Okay, and then there was a plank on the ground. Well, plank, it reminds me of a game. Plank, three words pop in my head. I'm delaying this because I'm creating space for me to create something because I haven't rushed the creation, right? I kept a tight hold on it. I could have spoke words that didn't make much sense, but I kept a tight hold on what I knew I wanted to create. So let's get into Plank. Plank, he's from Ed, Edd and Eddy. The boy had a piece of wood called Plank. It was his best friend. Plank's just from RuneScape. There's a quest called Dragon Slayer, right? Yeah, go check out that game. I play it. I don't really want to play with anyone. I don't play it anymore is what I mean. So yeah, but planks are pieces of wood to build houses. Now I learned this from that game called RuneScape. RuneScape teaches you about like willow trees, oak trees, lobsters, trout, salmon, wood cutting, fishing, mining. It's a resources game. But I played that on my childhood, so it's easy to reference, like the information they think is beneficial, right? Which it is beneficial, but none of it really matters because the best thing is your ability to create. You can have those things. So plank. What do we need planks for? We need planks to build our house. We don't want to, when we're speaking, we're building our house. We don't want to, we're building it. So we understand we say wrong things. We don't have to tear it down. We could build it and have our word there and still be speaking. We could be like, fuck, shit, goddamn. And then we have a house, right? That's if you want. It's the moment of creation is how you build it. Now, when you want to build this house, how do you want it to be? Right? So you got to imagine and you got to understand when you're speaking. Right now, I'm speaking to an audience, so I could capture that imagination, those magical moments, right? The magical things we want to happen in 2020. We could capture those magical things and put them into effect when we actually use our gifts. So I believe we're being called to use this gift. That's me personally. I say that because I leave that message here, then someone hears that message, then they see that message, then they get that message, then how does it affect the universe? Right, but I could be wrong. That could hurt me, and I understand that. But I have to do it anyway. It's called purpose. Now, it's called fear. And we know fear we must go through to get to joy. Joy is what we really want. So if we know we really want joy, where's the best place to find joy? Fear sounds like it has a lot of it, just to me, because, fear is the opposite of it. So if I'm at a place of fear, I'm not at a place of joy, but a place of fear could show me where I don't want to be, so I'll know exactly where joy's at, right? But that's the live, guys. We didn't have an audience the whole time we recorded this. The algorithm little trick didn't work, but that's okay. Because my teaching algorithm did work. I leave this video here, somebody watches it, someone learns it. That's how YouTube works. That's the algorithm, that's how that works, right? It's not refutable to the most part. You could try, attempt if you want. I don't have an audience right now. I'm speaking how I feel. I'm trying to bring this message to the world and let them run with it and see how it can help them, because I believe it can help them. Now, that doesn't mean I don't know it will help them. I can believe and know it'll help them. People look at belief and think you can't know what you're believing in. Like, that's the world. Yeah. I think weed is some people not. What's up, Taco? Tacho? Sorry. Prince Da Vinci? You guys ain't here the whole time? Yeah, Taco, Tacho, sorry, it's registering in my head. Weird, I was just talking about law of attraction and creation. I was answering the question, how do you, the real question is how do you keep building in a moment, right? Not is it okay to speak and manifest about building. Like, you're not, we know we don't have, if we're, a lot of things we speak about we don't have. What would be like? We like, I want to go to the store. We don't have that, but we speak about it and we go get it. Right? It's a want we don't have. It's no different. But it was just a question I was answering. But I am building a website. I got distracted and just started answering the question. We're just live. We'll leave this here. The phone, I don't know how long till it dies. But yeah, back to getting to the boring stuff and building a website. You know, the real content is in the mindset, right? Now, what's the fourth? Your thoughts are the only thing that can stop you. Rome wasn't built in a day. That's two of them. No, that's only one of them. The random fact, that was just a fact. Your thoughts are the only thing stopping you. That's just a random fact. Rome wasn't built in a day. Build your email marketing list. Facebook audience rule 80-20. And there's one more. Consistency. Consistency, the hardest one to remember. Yay. Right? No one's going to see your reward. They're not going to see the instant gratification. And neither are you. So why build it that way? You know, not me, that comes from a point of society, because isn't that society who's opposing? When you're trying to build, they're the ones who's building. So it's not even really about that. It's just about staying on your own path, right? But they try to make it not about that. Somehow, some way, that's what they try to do. But you gotta stay on your path or you'll lose, right? That's how that thing goes. So what are you supposed to do? You know, I know a lot of things. I know there's a lot of things I might not share with people. That doesn't mean I won't ever share them with them. Sometimes it means, you know, have you ever shared something that hurt somebody? Right? We all used to call each other names. Maybe not all of us. There are those people, you know, they may have never called someone a name, but when they're saying stuff like that, you notice how they're talking. They're like, I didn't pick on people growing up, but they might pick on people now. Like, oh, so it's cool you didn't do it back then when you were a child. You couldn't understand, or you didn't understand what happened. Now you're here because you didn't do it as a child, and you understand that, you know, you went through it, and it still makes you feel better to pick on people, because how you were picked on, life started changing around for you, and you become that toxic energy that damaged you if you were the other way, right? You know, I was the kid that joked with people. I'm the kid that it didn't register as me as bullying, right? You know, America bullies me every day. I don't get to speak about that. I don't get to be upset about that at all, but that's just me. That's my, like, we could not play the whole scene, but, you know, that doesn't excuse my behavior. That doesn't excuse the people I've bullied, right? But people don't give me a chance to explain it. That's cool with me because, I mean, that doesn't change who I am. I know what's inside of me, right? I remember I was 18. I made a mature decision. Looking back, I'm 24 now. I didn't have the wisdom to understand the decision I was making, but, you know, I prayed for God to change my heart, right? Now I let someone else tell it. It's like, I was one of those people that talked to God, said I wasn't going to do no more bad, and, like, woke up and then, you know, stop doing that to other people. Stop putting that on other people. Like, it was a change that was like that. And you see, I say that and put that there to say this. I didn't really put that there to say that to say this. But I learned something that I could say from that. Right? That's instant gratification when I committed to the action. I got the whole puzzle, but now that I got the whole puzzle, how fast can I make that change in my life? And that'd be the perfect moment to end the live. Like, the live wasn't to come, make myself feel bad about picking on people when I was younger, when I was in a structured society that, they encouraged that behavior. They permitted that. That's why they punished it. So there was a tension and there was a reward. You got to not go to school. That was the reward. We all forget that though, but I'm crazy if I say it, but you know, I know I'm not crazy, guys. I might be diagnosed bipolar, schizophrenia. That's stuff I don't have to share with you that I do. It seems that as my understanding increases, more people want to learn, and there's more people that because more people want to learn, I have more things I want to say. But a lot of stuff is you know, it's stuff that we known and we've dismissed because it's called the truth, and it's like it's not here to hurt us. We know that. So where has it been all this time? And that's when we finish.